Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm from Goat, and today is trip 5 of Changes in 10 Species. And today me and Dan decided that we wanted a break from going all for the hard fish, so we decided that we wanted to target the tench. And if you want to look around this lake, we're at a local fishery called Longmoor Farm Fishery. It's stocked with tench. The main stock is carp and tench, but me and Dan are going to be maggot feeding on the bottom, trying to get these lovely fish out. So we'll see you later and we'll show our tactics. Right, I'm just going to give you some tactics of what I'm going for these tench. Well, I'm using a quiver tip Shakespeare Omni X feeder rod. I'm using an orange tip at the end. See that? Then I've got my crivet reel. I like this little reel, 3-ball bearing. And then got some 4-pound line to go with it, so it's pretty strong line for what I'm doing. Almost too heavy, and at the moment it's caught me 2 fish on it. Well, coming on to like where I do maggots. This is a Dren feeder bomb, 16 gram. It's quite easy to put in maggots because all you need to do is scoop them in there and just flick up the lid. And so I've got a leisure stop. I do it a certain way because with leisure stops, there's like, can you see that little point there? That's how you push it out. But when, say, if you've got it facing the other way, and constantly, if the maggot feeder keeps constantly hitting it, it might loosen it, and that might come out, and that leisure will come off the hook, and so you can probably easily lose your maggot feeder. So that's a key point. Right, coming down to the business end, I haven't got any shots on because the feeder will make it sink through. I got size 16 hook. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably perfect size for putting 2 maggots on. And it's very sharp as well, and it hook the fish quite easily. Right, I'm just going to show you how to put on maggots. Always when you do maggot feeding, always put the maggots on the hook first, because if you do it, put the maggots in the feeder first, the maggots will come out the holes and you just lose. Well, would be pointless. By the time you put the maggots on this hook, they'll all come out. So key point, always put the maggots on the hook first. Right, I'm going to probably use 2 whites at the moment. If you want to know how to put on maggots, there's 2 ends to a maggot. There's one, it looks like it has 2 eyes, and there's a turn, but remember, they're not eyes in a way, they're breeding holes for maggots. So what you do is, you squeeze that tail end, and then breeding holes pop up a little bit, and then all you do is just hook it through the breeding holes, and then they'll start moving rapidly, and the maggots won't lose a lot of blood. And I'll get another one. I want to get a big one. Same again, tail end, and then the breeding holes pop up and straight through like that. And those are gonna, when they're in the water, they start moving around more lively because they want to get off the hook, but they can't. So that's quite good. And then show you how to put on these maggots. Well, just put them in here. Just scoop them up like that. Because at the moment I just had my breakfast, so at the moment I want to put a full thing of maggots so I can get the fish back feeding. Just get that one. Just keep pushing it down. That'll do, and then just flick up. And then it's ready to cast out. I've been casting a couple of different spots, see where because I want to know where certain fish are hiding. I just cast out, and that's perfect. So it takes some line. Then what I do then, I need to sink the line and tighten up as well. So that line's now sunk. Put it on my rod stand. And then you do it when you get a reasonable bend in the rod. But now as soon as I do that, I quickly catapult some more maggots in just to get them competing. So hopefully the bigger tench or carp will come and take my maggots instead of the little ones. So that's pretty important. So I hope you learned something from these tips what I just given you. I hooked the fish and I think it's a tench. Not a big one, it's a tiny little tench. There's a tench. Look at it, absolutely tiny. Took 2 white maggots. There we go. So that's tench now off Chasing 10 Species. So quick look at him. I love tench because I like feeling all the slime of them like that. And this is still not part of the fishing season yet, so these tench are just spawned. And just spat out the hook. Oops. Nice little tench. Slimy little things, but tench off the Chasing 10 Species hit list now. We're down to 4.
Well, I've got a fish. I think it's a tench. It's not big. So just get it. It's fine. It's shaking its head, so I hope it's a tench. Could even be a reasonable carp, but yeah, it's a tench. Oh, look at the colours on that. Really dark one. If you understand. Let's have a look in. It's quite a nice one actually. Start. Right, the hooks come out. Quite a lively one.
Bit bigger than my one, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. God, doesn't want me to hold him.
They always do this on camera, don't they?
Yeah. Right. There's a tench. Me and Dave both caught one now, so making a real mess of this. Let's get him back. Right. So I'll give you another look actually. This one does not want to stand still, does he? There you go.
Take a couple of pictures actually.